Monster Hunter has a problem. There is a massive exploit in this game that has existed for over 15 years, and it shows no signs of ever being fixed in the future. What is this exploit I'm talking about, and how is this ruining the franchise? Well, I'm going to tell you about the exploit. Whether it ruins Monster Hunter as a series remains to be seen. And honestly, I don't care whether it does or not. Because if I had my way, I would prefer it if Monster Hunter went back to a time when there were only 4 million people playing it. I'm going to talk to you about this glitch in this video, but I think what's a bigger threat to Monster Hunter Wilds and Monster Hunter as a series is the fact that 30 million people are playing this game. What's going to happen for Monster Hunter Wilds 2? 40 million people? Is this going to turn into the next Minecraft? We can go back to a time when we could actually walk out onto the boat. I can't even get up there. I can't even roll in town. I can't even wire bug. There's no way I can get over there. I can't draw my weapon. I can't do any flippy stuff. Why? It's a nice boat. It looks like a world boat, but I want to get on it. It's a sand ship. That's freaking amazing. I'm waiting for, okay, getting back to the topic, the game breaking glitch. A lot of people getting started in this game come up to me and tell me, hey, can I get some money from you? I don't know who that is. Is this a new NPC? Look at that little cat outfit. That is the coolest little thing. What? I don't know what it is though. Why has he got shackles on his legs? Is this a slave? A lot of people will ask me, how do I get more money in this game? And how do I get more armor spheres in this game? Their defense is terrible. They're dying every single time. They're failing quests over and over. They can't afford to put spheres in their armor for two reasons. They don't have the armor spheres at all, and they don't have any money to pay for it. Armor spheres are one of the most expensive things. Getting higher defense is ridiculously expensive. Okay. So how do you do it? How do you get through? Do you just struggle until you have played the game for 200 hours and now you can afford to upgrade one set of gear? The whole point of Monster Hunter is to build a lot of armor and make a lot of gear and change it up every single quest, play different weapons and styles and do so many cool things. And we can't do that in Wilds because everything's so expensive and they're so stingy with the armor spheres. I mean, it's gotten a little better with some of these event quests, but you remember back at launch when you couldn't even upgrade one armor build to maximum defense? You guys remember that? One heavy armor sphere will get you 5 levels, 2 will get you to 7, 3 will get you to 8. So you see, it's like a logarithmic scale here. 4 armor spheres, I'm only at level 9. Barely halfway with 4 heavy armor spheres. We got to do better than this. Now, yeah, I've got a lot of stuff ranked up because I know the glitch. I know the glitch, folks. No, it's not a mod. Did you guys see that? I spend $2,000 on a GPU and my textures still pop in. Ridiculous. I wish I had a glitch to deal with that. So what are we talking about here? How do we get armor spheres basically for free? How do we get money basically for free so we can get these armor upgrades done? Or, just pay for the basics like forging our weapons or buying our armor. The more you level this thing up, the more it costs. It's almost like a tax on using armor spheres. In fact, it is a tax on using armor spheres. It's not enough that you have the armor spheres. You got to pay this lady tens of thousands, ultimately hundreds of thousands to get the armor spheres put in your gear. Putting 4 heavies in is going to cost you $43,000. It's going to take 10 or 15 at least more heavies to max this out. 20 more? I don't know. An insane amount to max out one piece of gear. And so 4 times 5, 200, 300, it might cost you 400,000 to max out one piece of gear times 5. So a full set's going to cost you millions. Where does this money come from? And what is she doing with all that money? She's like the government, basically. Does she redistribute it? No, she doesn't. She just hoards it, right? There's like nothing else she could be doing with it. She doesn't need to buy supplies. She can easily get coal. She can pay. I mean, coal is not expensive to buy in this economy. She could burn whatever she wants in there. It doesn't even look like she's burning coal. It looks like she's burning wood. I mean, they're deforesting the maps, so she's probably getting that for free. Where's the money going? Oh, there goes my pop in again. Wow, that tent doesn't like to hold a texture. There it goes again. Oh, you see that? When I turn my back, the textures go away. Let's sneak up on it. Whoa, that's crazy. All right, so all this, it sounds pretty bad, right? But it's not. It's really not bad at all, because you just have to know how to take advantage of the glitches that are in the game. And Capcom has refused to fix this glitch. Boy, them shadows are messed up way down there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. There's another glitch for you. Glitch it in and out. Can we take advantage of that shadow somehow? Look, I've got ultra settings on, okay? It's ultra, but I went to native. All right, so you go here, ultra, and then I don't want to up. Maybe upscaling will fix that glitch. Get out of here, Alma. No. It makes it worse. It is becoming Minecraft, isn't it? See those blocky shadows? Oh my goodness, the mountain is made out of blocks. So we want native because honestly, upscaling doesn't give us very many extra frames past a certain point of performance. And then I like to turn off the depth of field. I just don't like the way it looks. It's not a performance issue. It's just, you know, I don't want to see things blurry. I cranked up my settings so everything could look really pretty. So why would I want to blur it on purpose? So what's this glitch I'm talking about? Well, the glitch is not an issue of economy. It's not, it's not like, oh, this is a fun little thing that they put in the game. It's not a Easter egg. It is a way to, it's hard to explain what it is, but all I can tell you right now about its history and why it's here is that it's always been here. And I've told Capcom a few times about its existence. They haven't fixed it yet. I got to the point where I started telling people, don't tell Capcom about this, because I'm probably the only one who has complained about it. And if enough people complain about it, they will fix it. And you know what? I'm past caring at this point. I don't want them to fix it anymore. I want it to stay in the game. So please don't tell Capcom about this glitch, because it's going to save your ass. It saved mine on several occasions. Don't tell this guy about it either. He talks way too much. Okay, so what is this glitch? How do we do it? How do we pull it off? I'm going to tell you one thing right up front. The glitch works better the higher rank you are. I know that seems a little counterintuitive, but the more you play the game, the more powerful the glitch becomes. But I want to use the glitch right now. You can't even build the armor anyway. You don't have the materials to build the armor. So you just start it out. Just play through the game, play through the story, enjoy yourself. Don't worry about maxing anything out. Just have fun with it. But when you get to the point where you're ready to build 10 different armor sets and you want to start optimizing things and you want to start cranking the defense into everything so you're not getting one shot by the small monsters, this is what we want to do. I call this glitch the box glitch, because you do it with a series of key presses in just the right order, a very specific combination of key presses while you're at your box. And what it does is it gives you ridiculous amounts of money. There is another glitch I can tell you about where you could do a similar set of key presses and it will actually directly give you armor spheres. It sounds too good to be true. Well, that's for you to decide. Do you want to take advantage of this? It's in the game after all. You don't have to change any files. You don't have to install any mods. You don't have to even do anything weird or crazy to activate it. It's just a way where when you press buttons on the menu in a certain way, there's some type of bug, some type of issue where the calculations they're messed up in a way that it actually increases the quantity of Zenny on your screen, and it saves it too. Right? It's not just a visual error, and it's safe. I've never seen it corrupt my save file. I've heard some rumors that it has corrupted other people's save files. And if that were true on a widespread basis, I think Capcom would have fixed it because people would be complaining, right? So at least in Wilds so far, it's been safe for me to use this glitch without any repercussions. So what I want to do is get back in the tent. Can't I just sit in the tent? Where's the button that switches you through the different scenes? No, not that one. RT, play with Palico. I'm RTing it. Oh man, it broke something. It actually broke the thing where I can't change the camera angle. Okay, it's playing with Palico. Oh god, somebody stole my knife. Oh, what is going on up there? Okay, that's kind of fun and all, but I want to change the camera angle on this. All right, so here's what you do. You got to go into your box. All right, so you go here. Once you get into the tent, let's start from the beginning. All right, I'm going to break this down for you step by step, and in order for this to work, you have to follow these button presses very precisely. Okay, so step 1, get some coffee. You're probably going to want to be wide awake for this. All right, step 2, go straight into your tent and then don't press any other buttons. Don't play with the Palico. Don't try to change the camera angle. You probably just mess everything up. Now, you get into the tent, and what I want you to do first is I want you to go to your D-pad. I want you to press down on the D-pad twice. This is very important. Twice. 1, 2. And then I want you to hit the A button. So down, down, A. It's a lot like, you know, those old video games where you press the D-pad and button combos to get free guys and stuff. So down, down, A. Now, don't press any other buttons. The first thing I want you to do is to press X and then A. And I want you to look at my Zenny. Before we activate this, I want you to look at my Zenny. I have 6.6 million Zenny. Okay, so we're going to press X, A, left A, XA, left A. This is only for people playing on Nintendo Switch. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to press RB once, maybe twice, and you're gonna find some items in your box. And see these items, these little squares? You're gonna find some of these that have really big numbers, like over 100. You might not find any that are that high. You might find some that are maybe 50 or 70. That's fine. 50 is good too. Basically anything, any number bigger than 10. And you're gonna see things like this right here, 286. So you're gonna hover over that, make sure it's highlighted. You're gonna press the A button, and then this is very important. Don't mess up this key combination. You might actually lose items. I mean, that is the one downside, right? If you do this wrong, you'll lose items. You don't want to lose all these items. So follow me, follow along very closely. We're going to go A down on the D-pad. So A down, left, then A. All right. Very important. A down, left, A, and then left, A. A down, left, A, left, A. Okay. Follow that closely. A, down, left, A, left, A. Boom, we're at 7 million. What? Yeah, 7 million. Let's do that again and see what happens. A, down, left, A, left, A. 50,000 for that. All right, let's try it again. A, down, left, A, left, A. 7.1 million. We are cruising. A, down, left, A, left, A. 7.2 million. Oh my God. A, down, left, A, left, A, 7.4 million. A, down, left, A, left, A, 7.5 million. We started this at 6.6. We've got almost a million Zenny, and we're just getting started here. Oh my God. Wow. A, down. Oh, messed it up. A, down, left, A, left, A. So you can see how profitable this glitch could be. Some things I want to hang on to. I don't want to glitch them out. That's the original box glitch. And as you can see, it's very profitable. I have all that money in my account because I've already glitched so much. And I've spent a lot too. I've been able to upgrade multiple armor pieces through this glitch. Now, the other half of this is the armor spheres. The reason why I don't have very many armor spheres is because I used almost all of them upgrading several pieces of gear. So how do we get more armor spheres? Well, we have to go to a particular map in order to activate this glitch. And it's going to be, I think, Oil Well Basin. Let's see if this is the one. By the way, the box glitch will work in any tent, on any map, anywhere in the game. Very convenient to use. This other glitch for armor spheres only works in one particular place with one particular NPC. And he's not here. He is over here. You have to talk to this guy from the cutscene. I think that this works because he's on so many cutscenes. What a fine specimen. Why is he shorter than me? Am I standing on something? They must be a short people. Why is he looking up at my forehead? There's something on my forehead. Why is he wearing a bra? Sports bras are all the rage. He's just covering up his chest hair so it doesn't get burned in the forge. Got to talk to this NPC, and you pick the first option. Once you get in here, you click A, then you click A again, and then don't press the D-pad. Just click A one more time. So A. Now we're going to go up on the D-pad, A, up A, and then we are going to hit RS, smelting points, B. Now what you're going to do is you're going to look for things where, see that box column right there? Yeah, this is why this is part of the box glitch, because you have to look at that box icon. You're going to look at that box icon and just go down that column and find some numbers that are bigger than 10. Now you can see I've done this quite a bit already. So a lot of these numbers are at 10 right now. I've done this glitch so many times already and glitched out so many armor spheres that a lot of these numbers just aren't where they need to be. See that? See all the 10s? That is what happens after you're done with the glitch. So I'm at a point where I'm running out of glitch power, if you will. Glitch aura, glitch prestige. So there's still some things I can do, but I've depleted much of my glitch ability. But just to give you an example of how to do it, a lot of yours are going to be much higher than 10. So you're going to want to find one that's much higher than 10. Now, some of these you don't want to glitch, like hunter symbols. Hang on to those. There's not a whole lot left here, but here's one that's higher than 10, just so you can see how it works. Find an item that's higher than 10 in the box column. Now here's the key combo for you. It's very similar to the Zenny box glitch. A, down, left, A. You don't do left A again. You go A down, left A. All right. And you see the num column that's increased. So now you choose another item. A, down, left, A. All right. See how that's going? They're queued up. Don't worry right now. Just keep doing A down, left A. A, down, left, A, down, left, A. Now, this isn't working very well because I've already glitched them out. A, down, left, A. So you just go through here, you find the things that are pretty high in number, and you do an A, down, left, A. And then you go here to this button, all right? And you press A on this, and then A again. And now you've got spheres. Pretty cool. This guy's gonna crank the wheel a little bit. What he's doing there, oh, now he's back. What he did was just to put him in your account. Giant fucking spider coming at me. So that's box glitch. You got a two-pronged approach to it now. And this has been in the game forever. Use it if you want. It makes the game a lot easier. But I understand that purists out there don't want to do it, won't do it. And that's fine. You play the game the way you want to. You know, it's in the game, so you don't have to feel guilty about it. But, you know, some people thought wire bugs were a crutch or whatever. They thought that made the game too easy, so they just never used them. And that's fine. You know, you enjoy it the way that makes you happy. You engage with the game how, you know, in your own way. We all do that. For example, I don't play Switch Axe, and that makes me happy. So the only thing I want to ask you guys is, if this has corrupted your save file, let me know so we can get the word out. I don't want a lot of people to suffer needlessly from this. So if you guys are running into issues, let's just spread the word. All the info I've gotten so far is that this is safe to do. And so if that's not the case, it's probably time to get on Capcom and get them to finally fix this once and for all, so we don't have any more sadness in the community. Let me know how well this works for you, and spread the word to all your friends and let them know too, so we can all have more fun hiding inside our animals. I can't even squat. Man, I'm a little disappointed. No rolling, no squatting, no weapon drawing, no wire bugging.